Hi guys, I'm Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about preparing your child to go to school, especially in September in the UK. I have a little boy in year 4 and a little boy who will be starting reception in September. I'm also a qualified nursery nurse and I've worked as a teaching assistant for many years in schools, so I feel like I have some good advice to pass on to you. So tip number 1 is to talk about the school. This just means introducing the idea of going to school with your child. If they're at nursery or preschool, they might already be doing this there, but it's a great idea to start doing it at home as well. You will likely have been offered a meet the teacher session or have opportunities for the teacher to come and see your child either at home or at their nursery. If you can attend meet the teacher sessions, that's absolutely great. I know my son will have an hour in September where he can go into school and play with a few of his peers and have a book read to him as part of his settling in sessions before he starts full time. Your child may have also been given a pack by the school. So some packs contain a list of things like uniform, things that they should do before they start school, and things that they can enjoy before they start school. So that's really good to show them, maybe a picture of the school as well and a picture of their teacher, just so they can start getting used to those things before they start. Another good thing to look out for is if your school is holding any events over the summer or maybe before the summer term ends. Things like a summer fete or a summer picnic, they're really good opportunities for you and your child to experience the school but in a sort of low risk environment. So there's no pressure on anybody. You likely don't have to attend the school to go to these things, but they're a good opportunity to explore the grounds of the school and meet familiar faces if you already do know the teachers there, and introduce your little one to them. So tip number 2 is all about uniform. I know the uniform shops get so busy over the summer, and so do the supermarkets really. So anything that needs a logo, you will need a specialist uniform shop, and depending on what your school is requesting for your child to wear, it may be quite a lot of the clothing, it may be just the PE top and the jumper like my school do. Everything else for us will come from supermarkets, and we specifically look out for things that are easy for the children to do by themselves. So shoes, I'm looking for Velcro straps on them, really easy for children to do themselves. Shorts, I'm looking for the little hooks, the little metal hooks that go on at the front, and the elasticated waist. The adjustable waist on the shorts and trousers are also a really good choice because you can change them as they grow. Try and order the shoes toward the end of the summer if you can. I have made the mistake of ordering shoes in June or July, and come September they just don't fit because the children have a growth spurt over the summer and that's it, they're gone. So I'm going to get my son's shoes at the end of the summer and hopefully they'll just last me a bit longer. Another thing you can do once you've got all the uniform together is do little test runs. So I've said to my son, I'm going to count to 50 and I'm going to see how much of a uniform you can put on by yourself. Sometimes this goes better than other times. Sometimes he's not interested, other times he's really excited to do it, and that's absolutely fine. But just make it a little bit of a game and start introducing them to the fact that they are going to be doing these things independently, really. Tip number 3 is to label absolutely everything. I'm talking jumpers, trousers, lunch boxes, snack pots, water bottles, absolutely everything. The thing with school is that everything looks the same now. It's not like nursery or at home where they can go, that's my favourite t-shirt or that's my favourite jumper. All the jumpers will be the same. So if you can label them, that would be absolutely fantastic and save a lot of time for the teachers and for your children as well. We like to use the sticky labels that you can put in the wash. They're really, really great. Gone are the days of scribbling your name with a biro. Sticky labels are absolutely fantastic. You can get them everywhere. You can get them in lots of fun designs and prints. So you could involve your child in picking the one that they like. It's also really good for name recognition because their classroom will likely have places where they will have their name, a peg or a locker, and it just helps with that name recognition when it comes to those things as well. Tip number 4 is toileting. So I know this is really hard to think about because you're likely still helping your little one with the toilet. I know I am. But independent toileting is so important when they start school. So think about the whole routine. Can they go to the toilet by themselves, as in go to where the toilet is by themselves without somebody? Can they pull down their clothes? Can they sit on the toilet? I know I've had to help little ones before that can't actually reach the toilet. We've had to go and get a little step. Are they confident enough to go actually use the toilet by themselves? And then can they dress themselves? Can they wipe their bottom? Can they wash their hands? Can they flush a chain? And think about that whole routine. If there's anything missing from that routine, then work on that over the summer. So for example, me and my son, we're definitely working on the wiping of the bottom. He really doesn't like to do that, so we're doing it you try, I try, and more he's just doing it without arguing now. It's great. He goes, "Mummy, I've had to try, your turn now." So hopefully by the end of the summer we will be there. So tip number 5 is all about what they should know before they go to school, and the answer to that is nothing really. Don't pressure yourself too much about this. Every child learns at their own pace and their own rate, and obviously they're going to school, so they're going to be taught these things anyway. The main things I would focus on is name recognition. It's really good if they can recognise their own name, as again this will be on hooks for coats, or I know my son will have a locker with his name and his picture on it, so it's really important that he can recognise his own locker, and counting to 20. Now these are 2 really simple things that you can do anywhere. You can make into little fun games. Counting absolutely anything, any time of day, doesn't matter. It's really good if they can write their own name, but I understand that not every child will be able to do this when they start school. My son is not yet starting to write his own name. He can write the first letter of his own name and tell me the sound, but he can't write the whole name yet. So we're going to have a go at that over the summer, just with a whiteboard and a pen. I will write it at the top, and I'll do the dot to dot for him, or the lines for him, and he can just go over the top, and we'll do that 5 minutes a day and just see where he gets. The only thing I would say to do lots of before your child starts school in the summer is to read to them and sing songs as well. Reading and singing, we know, is really good for their vocabulary development and also learning those key English skills right from the get-go. Tip number 6 is to be positive, and most importantly, just go with the flow. When your child starts school, they will likely be really overwhelmed and tired and cranky and might be a bit tearful. They might be the complete opposite way and really excited and buzzing and ready to tell you absolutely everything. Don't worry about which one it is. It's all brand new to them. It's a new environment, new people, new sounds, new smells, new routine. So whatever happens, just go with the flow. Try not to let yourself get overwhelmed with everything. I know it's easier said than done, but if your child is enthusiastic about going to school and feels positive about going to school and can see that you're positive about them going to school, that's really all we can ask for. It's taken my son a while to feel good about going to school. For a long time now he's told me he's not going to school, I don't like my teacher. But the more of these things that we've done, so the settling in sessions, showing him the picture of the teacher, encouraging him to show other members of our family things that he's been given by the school, so his little pack and his rucksack, which is very cute, the more positive he's become about joining school, which is really, really good. Of course, if you've got any concerns, please be honest with your class teacher. They are there to help you, they want to help you, they want to work with you and your child. So please be honest with them and open with them, so they can support you as much as they can. So final thing to say is that you're doing amazing. We're all in the same boat at some point. Some people are experts at this. Some people are brand new to this, and we all need to help each other. And don't worry if you shed a tear or two, it's absolutely fine. Your children are going to have such a good time, honestly. It's an amazing time for the teachers and for the children, just to see a whole load of new faces, enthusiastic faces, and for them to make friends. It's just a wonderful time. So I hope everything goes well for you and your little one. And if you think I've forgotten anything, or you would like to know something extra, leave a comment down below and I will be sure to get back to you. But yeah, anyway, good luck with everything. Hope it goes well. Bye.